In the heartlands of Orissa, in the Banki block of Cuttack and Balipatna block of Khurda district, a quiet revolution has taken root, sowing change, nurturing livelihoods, and reaping a future of promise. A journey led by dedication, data, and deep commitment, made possible by a guiding force working quietly and yet impactfully in the background. MART Academy, a non-profit organization, stands at the heart of this transformation. Driven by seasoned development professionals, MART Academy brings decades of expertise in institution building, market linkages, agribusiness support, and CSR implementation. It's not just an implementing agency, it's a partner in progress, helping shape strategies, build capacity, and activate real change on the ground.
बर्तमान आमे माने जो सीजन रे हमर परिबा चासर मार्केट रो रेट रहिबो से सीजनल चाष आमे करूछु आमे नॉर्मली तो सेमती चाष करथुलु हमर संस्पर्श रे आसिले मार्ट स्टेट बैंक हमर तंकु फंड्स थिले तांको ईयर से गोटे अवेयरनेस चाषी भीतर गोटे अवेयरनेस बनइले अवेयरनेस बनइला परे चाषी मानकर जहाली बहुत किछि डेवलप हेछि मार्ट फाउंडेशन को जाहाउ आमे धन्यवाद देबु स्टेट बैंक जाहाउ हम तांकर सपोर्ट रे जाहाउ चाषी किछि डेवलप हेछि.
At the core of this transformation are the people, the farmers. Regular producer group meetings achieved 100% farmer participation. These weren't just routine gatherings. They were grassroots governance in motion.
20 जन मेंबर को नहीं गोटे पीजी गठन करूँ प्रति मसरे बैठक होम पीजी रे किसी किसी पैसा भी आम इनभेस्ट करूँ से बंधिकी रखुचु बहुत जगह विजिटर आगे नहीं बहुत ट्रेनिंग देती द्वारा नूतन ज्ञान कौशल शिखिकी आम ये चाष उपकृत होचु.
आम प्रति मसरे बैठक करूँ चाषी मानकर 20 जन चाषी मैंने केमती बसवे तांकर जो मासकर जो समस्या अच्छी सेठी केमती से समस्याटा से माने आलोचना करेंगे और ताको सॉर्ट आउट करेंगे सेटा ऊपर आम बेसी फोकस करूँ ता संगे फील्ड रिलेटेड तांकर पनीपरिबा चाषरे जेते प्रकार समस्या ताकू मध्य सेठी आलोचना करूँ.
Backed by regular board of director meetings, FPCs became better governed, better aligned, and more inclusive, thus being a catalyst in the entire process. Empowerment began with knowledge. Training programs introduced smart farming techniques, integrated pest management, crop planning, and soil health care, fusing tradition with innovation. The results were truly life-changing. Endline surveys confirmed that farmers' incomes rose by over 57%. MART Academy helped develop business development plans for both FPCs, charting a course for long-term sustainability, enterprise development, and enhanced market access.
आमर लोकाली जी बेपारी ये अच्छा सहित मीटिंग करी परिवार केजी से माने 10 टଙ୍କା 12 टଙ୍କା किणुते सहित जोगाजोग कलापर चाषी मान सहित तो सेटा 2 टଙ୍କା 3 टଙ୍କା चढ़ा धरे आम बिक्री कर पारुछु गोटे गोटे क्विंटाल से माने 500 ରୁ 600 टଙ୍କା अधिका पाउछंदी.
Exposure visits to institutions like KVK CIFA, East West Knowledge Farm, Institute of Cooperative Management for Agriculture and Rural Development, Kolkata, Mati Campus, Pipli, and OUAT and successful FPCs across Orissa showed farmers what's possible and helped them bring best practices back home.
The project has emphasized a lot of partnerships. Now with the horticulture department, we have had a varied collaborations for the direct beneficiaries but also for the indirect beneficiaries as well. There have been a lot of cross convergence of the activities, a lot of capacity buildings and exposure visits organized through the department.
MART Academy एवं SBI Foundation सहित आमर हॉर्टिकल्चर डिपार्टमेंट रो सम्मेलन रे आमे कन्वर्जेंस रे चाषी को सब्जी कूलर देचु ताहा व्यतीत आमे चाषी मानक आमर प्लास्टिक क्रेट मध्य जोगाई देइचु जो थे आमर 90% सब्सिडी आमर गवर्नमेंट सब्सिडी रहउची ता सहित आमर चाषी मानक तालीम दिया हेतला आमर ट्रेनिंग प्रोग्राम हेतला.
Over 1,000 farmers were trained, covering everything from soil health to nutrient and pest management. These weren't just theoretical lectures, they were grounded, hands-on, and immediately useful in the field.
SBI स्मार्ट एकेडमी की बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद. एमती आम साथी रही था ता भितर सरमन ट्राप देते पोक धरिया यंत्र आमर स्टिकर दिखाई येलो स्टिक ग्रीन स्टिक ता देहरे कौन होती पोक सब जगह उड़ी लगी जाऊँ आमको बेसी मेडिसिन पकड़ पड़ूनी.
Resources followed knowledge. From high quality seed distribution to farm tools, 204 sprayers, 6 diggers, 6 tillers, mechanization brought new energy to the fields, assuring an era of change in farming approach. In Banki, where riverbed conditions made deep irrigation ineffective, the solution came in the form of 36 water pumps, customized to the terrain, sustaining crops through critical periods.
बांकी अंचल जेहेतु महानदी बहुत पाखे थिला ड्रिप इरिगेशन हो पारानी से आम वाटर पंप देलु ताहा आम देखिलु जे लोक मैंने बहुत भलरे यूज कर तार सुविधा ठीक टाइम रे पाइकी से मैंने करूछंती वेजिटेबल्स बहुत भलरे करूछंती.
In Balipatna cluster, which has been a very effective approach in irrigation management.
ड्रिपटा बढ़िया होची ड्रिप रे मडले मंदा मूल पानी पड़ुची आ पड़िया जगह जो रही जाउची माल फल घास होनी.
मार्ट एकेडमी और एसबीआई फाउंडेशन तरफ मत जी सुविधा मिली कि आम ग्रुप को भी सबकि मिल पार्टी एसबीआई फाउंडेशन और मार्ट एकेडमी तरफ तापर जोटा आम सार दवाई लोक ये सब दरकार होता ड्रिप मध्यम से लिक्विड सार और औषध भी दे पार्चु से गोटे बहुत बहुत सुविधा हो.
In a transformative step towards reducing post-harvest losses, 41 Sabzi coolers have been installed across key rural clusters. These low-cost, energy-efficient units empower farmers to preserve their produce, enhance shelf life, and fetch better market prices. A simple innovation making a lasting impact on rural livelihoods and food security. In a stride towards sustainable agriculture, 57 vermicompost units have been established, empowering farmers with eco-friendly solutions for soil enrichment. These decentralized units not only reduce organic waste, but also revive traditional practices with modern efficiency. A step closer to greener livelihoods and healthier harvests.
मार्ट एकेडमी साहाय्य आम खत जिया टांकी तैयारी करके जिया तैयारी कर टांकी आग है खत पकईली खत पकई सारा पर जिया पकईली जिया पकई खत एपट सेपट कली सबुदिन देखिकी पानी छिंचा छिंची कली पानी छिंची सारा पर खत पुणी एपट सेपट कलु जिया बिक्री कलु.
Empowering 50 farmers with timely crop advisory, we bring precision farming to the grassroots. Through digital soil testing for 500 farmers, we decode the land's secrets, offering tailored solutions for better yields and sustainable agriculture. A step towards smarter farming, rooted in science and driven by technology.
The project focused on the overall production enhancement through cultivation of vegetables. Now the vegetables were of two kinds. One was the exotic varieties and second it was the high yielding varieties. The second aspect of the project was the shift from 2-season cropping to 3-season cropping. From Kharif and Rabi, now it is into Zaid season as well.
In the heart of rural innovation, 4 farmers' field schools have emerged as beacons of change, empowering communities through hands-on learning. These grassroots hubs have been instrumental in field-level technological demonstrations. Post-harvest handling improved drastically. though infrastructure plans like pack house and cool transport faced time limitations, important tools were deployed. 50 weighing machines for weighing of produce for marketing. 1,587 crates to reduce loss. BGs organized bulk sales and linked directly to buyers, improving margins and efficiency. In the first year, IEC material in vermicomposting and vegetable cultivation was developed and shared with the farmers. In the second year of intervention, IEC materials covering package of practices for 17 different vegetables were developed and introduced and distributed to 1,000 farmers. With the support of MART Academy, knowledge became widely accessible. The impact analysis tells a powerful story backed by field data across 2 years. Farmers' income up significantly by 57%. Higher crop yields and productivity by 44%. Diversification into new crops by 9.5%. Access to better direct market channels by 65% traders, 23% self-market, 9% rural hut and 3% through market facilitator. Organic compost use through vermin compost units, projecting Rs 6.68 lakhs for upcoming year. Measurable reduction in carbon footprint by 9%.
Apart from all the technical innovations under the project, there is a silent revolution which is going on, and that is the participation of women, especially from the excluded groups. The project has focused participation of women not only in the field activities but also as members of the producer group as well as the farmers producer company.
MART Academy's work doesn't end at agriculture. It addresses the full spectrum of development, addressing gender gaps, promoting financial literacy.
SBI फाउंडेशन सपोर्ट रे मार्ट एकेडमी फार्मर्स मानकर इनकम इंप्रूवमेंट करिया पई वेजिटेबल आउ एक्जोटिक वेजिटेबल ऊपर इंटरवेंशन करिया पई दीटा क्लस्टर आइडेंटिफाई करा जाइछि। एही लक्ष्य नै आमे 1000 फार्मर मानक सहित काम करिया पई प्रोजेक्ट लक्ष्य रखा हला। गुडाई कन्वर्जेंस हॉर्टिकल्चर डिपार्टमेंट गवर्नमेंट ऑफ इंडिया सहित करा जाइछि आउ सेमानंकर मार्केट लिंकेजेस भितर सपोर्ट दिया जाइछि। आज एही स्टेज भितर प्रोजेक्ट अछि 2 वर्ष भितर प्लान करा होछि केमिति 5000 फार्मर्स पर्यंत निया जिवो।
The journey in Banki and Balipatna is a blueprint for rural development, built on partnership, driven by data and guided by compassion. This project is a living example of what sustainable, inclusive transformation can achieve. Thanks to the vision of MART Academy, the dedication of farmers, and the strength of the community, this is no longer just a farming initiative. It's a movement of hope by an era of change. Together we learned. Together we sowed. Together we walk. And together we continue to grow.